their brain to act even when motivation is low. In this video, we will learn how to your thoughts, how to build mental discipline, and how to program your brain to choose winning actions every day. If you want success, if you want confidence, if you want self-control, this lesson is for you. You do not need talent. You do not need luck. You need a trained brain. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Control your focus. If you want to train your brain to win, this is the first skill you must master. Focus. Your life moves in the direction of your focus. If your focus is weak, your results will be weak. If your focus is strong, your life becomes strong. Why focus is the real superpower. Talent is useless without focus. Hard work is wasted without focus. Focus decides what you think about, what you give energy to, what grows in your life. Your brain becomes what you focus on repeatedly. Focus is training the brain to stay on the right thing. A distracted brain cannot win. Most people lose because their brain is distracted. They focus on problems, fear, opinions of others, social media, past mistakes, discrete mental weaknesses. A distracted brain feels tired even without doing much work. Focus is a skill, not a talent. Many people say, "I can't focus." This is not true. Focus is not something you have. Focus is something you train. Just like muscles, the brain becomes stronger when trained daily. You control what enters your brain. Your brain is always learning. It learns from what you watch, what you listen to, what you think about. If you feed your brain noise, it produces confusion. If you feed your brain clarity, it produces winning thoughts. Be careful with input. Remove distractions before discipline. Do not fight distractions with willpower. Remove them. For example, keep phone away while working. Turn off notifications. Sit in a quiet place. Strong focus starts with a clean environment. Environment trains the brain faster than motivation. Train single tasking. Winning brains do one thing at a time. Multitasking creates stress and weak focus. When you work, work. When you study, study. When you rest, rest. Single tasking sharpens the brain. Start with short focusations. Do not force long focus. Start small. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Train your brain to stay focused for short periods. Over time, your focus capacity increases. Focus on action, not results. Many people lose focus because they think about results. Results create pressure. Strong people focus on the next action, the next step. Action-based focus keeps the brain calm. Calm brains perform better. Your brain follows your attention. Where attention goes, energy flows. If you focus on fear, fear grows. If you focus on effort, effort grows. Train your brain to return to the task again and again. Real-life example. Person checks phone every 5 minutes. Focus is broken. Results are poor. Person B protects focus time. Work improves. Confidence grows. Same brain, different training. Daily practice for this lesson. Every day, choose unimportant task. Remove distractions. Focus for 15 minutes. Take a short break. Repeat. This simple practice trains your brain to win. Do not wait for perfect focus. Your mind will wander. This is normal. Each time you bring it back, you train your brain. Returning focus is the real training. Winning is not about doing more. Winning is about focusing better. Control your focus and you control your mind. Control your mind and you control your life. Lesson 2. Master your emotions. If focus is the steering wheel of your brain, emotions are the engine. When emotions control you, your brain loses. When you control your emotions, your brain wins. Winning in life is not about never feeling emotions. It is about not being controlled by them. Why emotions decide winning or losing. Every decision you make is influenced by emotion. When you are angry, you react. When you are afraid, you avoid. When you are lazy, you delay. Untrained emotions create weak actions. Trained emotions create strong actions. Most people are emotionally untrained. Many people say, "That's just how I feel." They let emotions decide when to work, when to quit, when to try, when to give up. This makes life unstable. Winners do not obey emotions, they observe emotions. Emotions are signals, not commands. This is very important. Emotions are like alarms. Fear says, "Pay attention." Anger says, "Something feels wrong." Stress says, "Slow down." But signals are not orders. You do not need to react immediately. Pause creates power. The pause is the winning skill. Between emotion and action, there is a pause. Most people ignore this pause. They react. Strong people use their pause. In that pause, they breathe, they think, they choose. That pause trains the brain. Do not suppress emotions. Suppressing emotions is dangerous. Ignoring emotions makes them stronger. Strong people do not suppress. They process emotions. They say, "I feel angry. I feel scared." Naming emotions reduces their power. Control your breath to control emotions. Your breath controls your nervous system. Fast breath, panic. Slow breath, calm. When emotions rise, breathe slowly, inhale deeply, exhale longer. A calm body, a calm brain. Do not make decisions in high emotion. Strong rule. Never decide when emotional. If you are angry, wait. If you are excited, wait. If you are afraid, wait. Time cools emotions. Clear mind makes better decisions. Train emotional discipline daily. You do not train emotions in process. You train them daily. Small training examples. Who attacks even when lazy. Stay calm in small stress. Finish what you start. Daily discipline builds emotional strength. Turn emotions into fuel. Winners do not waste emotions. They convert emotions into energy. Anger, focus, fear, preparation, stress, structure, emotion becomes power when directed correctly. Stop identifying with emotions. Do not say "I am angry." Say "I feel anger." This creates distance. You are not the emotion. You are the observer. Observers are in control. Real life example. Person A reacts emotionally, regrets actions. Person B pauses and responds. Win situations, same emotions, different control. Daily practice for this lesson. Every day. Notice emotions. Pause before reacting. Breathe. Choose response. This trains emotional mastery. You cannot remove emotions from life, but you can master them. When you master emotions, your brain becomes calm under pressure, and a calm brain always wins. Lesson 3. Build discipline through daily action. If you want to train your brain to win, you must understand one truth. Discipline beats motivation. Motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a system. Winners do not wait to feel motivated. They train their brain to act on command. Why motivation fails most people. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you feel strong. Some days you feel tired. Some days you feel excited. Some days you feel empty. If your actions depend on motivation, your life will be unstable. Discipline works even when motivation disperses. That is why winners rely on discipline. Discipline is doing what must be done. Discipline means doing the work even when you don't feel like it. Starting even when it feels uncomfortable. Continuing even when results are slow. Discipline trains the brain to obey decisions, not emotions. A disciplined brain wins under pressure. Start with small daily discipline. Do not try to become strict overnight. Strong discipline starts small. For example, wake up at the same time. Work for 20 minutes without distraction. Finish one task before resting. Keep one promise to yourself. Small discipline builds self-trust. Self-trust builds confidence. Discipline is built by repeat action. Discipline is not willpower. It is repetition. Each time you act despite resistance, your brain learns, "I can do hard things," thus rewires the brain. The brain becomes stronger with every completed action. Remove choice from important tasks. Too many choices create weaknesses. Strong people decide in advance. For example, I work at 700 a.m. I train every evening. I study daily. No debate, no thinking. Removing choice removes resistance. Use routine to discipline. Routine protects discipline. When actions happen at fixed times, their brain follows automatically. Routine reduces mental effort. Less thinking, more. Doing this is how winners stay consistent. Do not negotiate with laziness. Laziness speaks softly. Do it later. Rest today. Skip once. Do not negotiate. Action first. Feeling later. Once you start, resistance reduces. Starting is the hardest part. Discipline builds respect for yourself. Every time you keep a promise, self-doubt reduces. Confidence grows. Discipline is self-respect in action. You begin to trust yourself. And a brain that trusts itself plays to win. Expect discomfort. Discipline is uncomfortable. That is normal. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Strong people choose discomfort now to win later. Discomfort today creates freedom tomorrow. Real-life example. Person A waits for motivation, acts sometimes. Person B follows discipline daily, acts consistently. After months, person B wins. Same ability, different discipline. Daily practice for this lesson. Every day. Do one task without negotiation. Start even if you don't feel ready. Finish what you start. This trains your brain to follow through. Discipline makes you dangerous in a good way. When your brain is disciplined, you do not quit easily. You stay calm under pressure. You act when others hesitate. This is winning mindset. Motivation makes you start. Discipline makes you finish. Train your brain to act daily and winning becomes a habit. Lesson 4. Reprogram negative thoughts. If you want to train your brain to win, you must change what your brain says to you. Negative thoughts are not truth. They are programs, and programs can be rewritten. Why? Negative thoughts control most people. Negative thoughts repeat like background noise. Thoughts like, I am not good enough. I always fail. This is too hard. These thoughts feel real because they repeat often. Repetition creates belief. Belief creates behavior. Your brain believes what it hears most. Your brain does not judge truth. It accepts repetition. If you repeat negative thoughts, your brain accepts them as reality. If you repeat empowering thoughts, your brain adapts. You train the brain by what you repeat. You are not your thoughts. This is a winning mindset. Thoughts appear automatically. You did not invite them. You do not need to obey them. You are the observer. Observers choose. Catch negative thoughts early. Do not fight thoughts after they grow. Catch them early. The moment you notice I can't do this, I am weak, pause. But pause is power. Question the thought. Ask simple questions. Is this thought 100% true? Is this thought helping me win? Mass negative thoughts fail this test. If it does not help, do not keep it. Replace. Do not remove. You cannot empty the mind. You must replace thoughts. Replace I can't. I will try. I am weak. I am training. This is hard. This will make me stronger. Replacement rewires the brain. Use simple affirmations but with action. Affirmations work only when connected to action. Say, I am disciplined. Then act disciplined. Action makes affirmations believable. Believable thoughts become identity. Write your new program. Write 3 simple statements. I finish what I start. I stay calm under pressure. I train my brain daily. Read them daily. Repetition creates identity. Do not argue with every thought. Some thoughts will come again. Do not argue. Do not panic. Notice, replace, move on. Calm repetition wins. Negative thoughts weaken under discipline. When you act despite negative thoughts, they lose power. Action is the strongest reprogramming tool. Thinking follows action. Real life example. Person A believes negative thoughts, gives up early. Person B challenges thoughts, keeps going. Same situation, different program. Daily practice for this lesson. Every day, notice one negative thought. Replace it with a strong one. Take one action anyway. This trains your brain to win. You cannot control every thought, but you can control which ones stay. Train your brain to choose winning thoughts, and winning behavior will follow. Lesson 5. Build mental toughness through discomfort. If you want to train your brain to win, you must become comfortable with discomfort. Winning brains are not protected from pain. They are trained to handle it. Mental toughness is not born, it is built. Why discomfort is necessary. Towing. Growth lives outside comfort. When life feels uncomfortable, your brain adapts, your strength increases, your confidence grows. Comfort keeps you safe. Discomfort makes you strong. Every winner has learned to stay calm inside discomfort. Most people run from discomfort. When things feel hard, most people escape. They scroll. They sleep, they avoid, they quit. Avoiding discomfort trains the brain to give up early. Facing discomfort trains the brain to stay strong. Discomfort is a signal of progress. Pain does not always meander. Sometimes pain means you are learning, you are stretching, you are becoming better. Your brain must learn the difference between pain and danger. Discomfort is not danger. It is training. Start with small discomfort daily. You do not need extreme challenges. Small discomfort is enough. For example, wake up a little earlier. Finish a task when tired. Stay focused when bored. Speak when nervous. Small discomfort daily creates big mental strength. Do hard things on purpose. Winning brains do hard things even when easy options exist. Hard choices. Discipline over comfort. Focus over distraction. Action over excuses. Each hard choice trains the brain to win. Do not complain during discomfort. Complaining increases pain. Silence reduces it. Strong people feel discomfort but do not dramatize it. They breathe. They stay present. They continue. His calm response builds mental toughness. Stay present in difficult moments when do not imagine future pain. Do not replay past failures. Stay with the moment. The present is always manageable. Your brain becomes stronger when you stay present. Turn discomfort into confidence. Every time you survive discomfort, your brain learns, I can handle this. This belief is doubtful confidence is built by surviving difficulty, not by avoiding it. Rest is different from escape. Strong people rest intentionally. Weak minds escape discomfort. Rest means recovery. Escape means avoidance. Know the difference. Rest then return stronger. Discomfort creates discipline. Discipline is choosing discomfort now, toying later. Winners choose short-term discomfort for long-term success. Comfort now creates regret later. Real-life example. Person avoids discomfort, quits early. Person B stays with discomfort, gets stronger. Same challenge, different outcome. Daily practice for this lesson. Every day, choose one uncomfortable action. Do it calmly. Do not complain. Finish it. This trains your brain to win under pressure. Mental toughness is quiet power. You do not need to show toughness. Real toughness is silent, calm under stress, focus in chaos, action despite fear. This is winning strength. Comfort is tempting, discomfort is transforming. Train your brain to stay strong when things are hard. A brain that can handle discomfort cannot be defeated. Lesson 6. Program winning habits into your brain. Talent gives you a chance. Habits to aside if you win. If you want to train your brain to win, you must program it with winning habits. Your brain follows patterns. Give it weak patterns, you lose. Give it strong patterns, you win. Why habits control your brain? Your brain loves efficiency. It turns repeated actions into automatic behavior. This saves energy. That means bad habits run automatically. Good habits must be trained. Winners design habits on purpose. Habits are your brain software. Think of habits as programs. Once installed, they run without effort. If your habits are weak, your brain makes weak choices. If your habits are strong, your brain makes winning choices. Change the program. Change their salt. Start with one key habit. Do not overload your brain. One habit at a time. Choose one habit that supports winning. Daily focus time, daily exercise, daily learning, daily planning. One strong habit creates many strong behaviors. Make the habit easy to start. If a habit is hard to start, you will avoid it. Reduce friction. For example, prepare clothes before sleeping, keep tools ready. Fix a time and place. Easy start builds consistency. Connect habits to identity. Habits last longer when they match identity. Do not say I am trying to work. Say I am disciplined. Identity guides behavior. Act like the person you want to become. Repeat daily, not perfectly. Perfection kills habits. Repetition builds habits even on bad days. Do something small. Keep the chain alive. Consistency trains the brain to obey routine. Use cues to trigger habits. Habits need triggers. For example, after waking up, plan the day. After lunch, short walk. Before sleep, review. Cues make habits automatic. Automatic habits create freedom. Track progress simply. Tracking keeps the brain engaged. You do not need complex systems. Simple methods. Mark a calendar. Check a box. Say done. Visible progress motivates the brain. Remove bad habits slowly. Do not fight all bad habits at once. Replace one bad habit with one good habit. For example, scrolling, reading, complaining, planning. Replacement is easier than removal. Habits shape your thinking. Habits change thoughts. Action leads thinking. When you act disciplined, your brain believes I am disciplined. Belief becomes identity. Real life example. Person A depends on talent, loses consistency. Person builds habits, wins daily. Same brain, different programming. Daily practice for this lesson every day. Perform your key habit. Do it at the same time. Keep it simple. Do not skip twice. This installs winning programs. Habits remove decision fatigue. Winners do not decide daily. They follow habits. Less thinking, more doing. This saves mental energy for important decisions. You do not rise to your goals. You falter your habits. Train your brain with winning habits, and winning becomes automatic. Lesson 7. Think long-term like a winner. Winners do not live for today only. They think beyond the moment. If you want to train your brain to win, you must train it to think long-term. Short-term thinking feels good now. Long-term thinking wins later. Why short-term thinking causes losing? Short-term thinking asks, how do I feel now? What is easy now? What gives comfort now? This thinking creates laziness, bad habits, regret. Comfort today often creates pain tomorrow. Long-term thinking creates freedom. Long asks, where will this lead? What kind of person am I becoming? Will I be proud later? Winners choose actions their future self will thank them for. Future focus creates discipline. Train your brain to delay a word. Winning brains can wait. They do not need instant pleasure. They choose work before rest, discipline before comfort, growth before entertainment. Delayed reward strengthens mental control. See today as a vote for your future. Every action is a vote. When you train, vote for strength. When you focus, vote for success. When you quit, vote for weakness. One vote does not decide everything, but repeated votes create identity. Think in years, act in days. Do not overwhelm your brain with huge future plans. Think big, but act small. Long-term vision, daily execution. This keeps the brain calm and focus. Stop chasing quick wins. Quick wins feel good, but they fade quickly. Winners build foundations, skills, discipline, habits. Foundations create lasting success. Accept slow progress. Long-term thinking accepts slowness. Progress feels boring. Sometimes, that is not boring. Consistency creates extraordinary results. Patience is a winning skill. Future you is watching. Imagine your future self looking back. Will they thank you or regret your choices? Use this question to guide decisions. This trains responsibility. Real life example. Person A chooses comfort. Daily struggles later. Person B chooses discipline. Daily wins later. Same time, different thinking. Daily practice for this lesson. Every day ask, will this help my future? Choose one long-term action. Delay one short-term pleasure. This builds winning perspective. Long-term thinking reduces stress. When you think long-term, small problems feel smaller. Patience increases. Focus improves. Clarity replaces anxiety. You do not win life by chasing comfort. You win life by building a future. Train your brain to think beyond the moment and winning becomes inevitable. Lesson 8. Build unbreakable self-belief. That at the end of every win, there is one thing that decides everything. Not talent, not luck, not intelligence, self-belief. If your brain believes you can win, you will keep going. If your brain believes you will lose, you will quit early. Training your brain to win means training it to believe in you. What's really means? Self-belief does not mean you feel confident all the time. Self-belief means you trust yourself to handle problems. You continue even when things are hard. You do not give up on yourself. Winners are not fearless. They are self-trusting. Most people lose because they doubt themselves. Many people say, I'm not ready. I'm not good enough. I will lag in. These thoughts weaken the brain. Doubt is not intelligence. Doubt is untrained thinking. A brain filled with doubt cannot win consistently. Self-belief is built by action, not thinking. You do not think your way into belief. You act your way into belief. Every time you finish a task, keep a promise, push through discomfort, your brain learns. I can trust myself. Small wins build big belief. Stop waiting for confidence. Confidence does not come first. Action comes first. Confidence follows. Strong people act even when confidence is low. They do not ask, do I feel ready? They say, do it anyway. Belief grows when you keep showing up. Showing up daily is powerful, even on bad days, even when progress is slow. Consistency sends a message to the brain. I don't quit. That message becomes identity. Identity becomes destiny. Do not look for belief from others. External validation isn't stable. Some people will support you. Some will doubt you. Strong people do not depend on opinions. They build belief. Internally, your belief matters. More than anyone else's opinion. Talk to yourself like a winner. Your inner voice trains your brain. Change how you speak to yourself. Instead of I can't handle this, say, this is hard, but I can handle it. This simple change strengthens the mind. Accept failure without breaking belief. Failure is not proof of weakness. Failure is proof of effort. Winners do not quit after failure. They adjust and continue. A losing brain says, I failed, I quit. A winning brain says, I learned, I continue. Self-belief makes you unstoppable. When you believe in yourself, you stop quitting. You stop explaining. You stop doubting every step. You move quietly. You work daily. You grow steadily. This is real winning power. Real life example. Person A doubts himself, quits early. Person B believes in himself, keeps going. Same challenges, different belief. Daily practice to build self-belief every day. Keep one promise to yourself. Finish one task. Act even when unsure. Remind yourself, I am training my brain to win. Belief grows with repetition. Winning is a habit, not an event. Winning does not happen once. It happens daily in small decisions, in discipline, in focus, in belief. Train your brain daily, and winning becomes automatic. You do not win because life is easy. You win because your brain is trained. You trained your focus. You mastered emotions. You built discipline. You rewired thoughts. You embraced discomfort. You installed winning habits. You learned to think long term, and now you believe in yourself. And that is the real victory. Train your brain to win, and no situation can defeat you. You are ready. If this video helped you feel stronger, more focused, and more confident, please like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more powerful lessons on mindset, discipline, and mental strength. Remember, when your brain is trained, you cannot be defeated. Train daily, win daily.